Good evening, all. So I see most of you except Charan. Charan may join in some time. Okay, no worries at all. Uh, okay, so
Hello.
please turn off your mic.
Now to me.
Yeah, go ahead.
ఇప్పుడు అకౌంట్ క్రియేట్ చేసుకునేటప్పుడు
Hmm.
ఆర్గనైజేషన్స్ ఆ నీడ్స్ అంటే ఏమిటి బిజినెస్ ఐడియా స్టార్ట్ కావాలి.
Please share your screen. Please share your screen. Can you share your screen? Yes, I can see your screen now. Okay. So, what describes your organizational needs? Uh, you can click on others and type for exploring GCP. For exploring GCP. Yeah, next. Here you will be learn more or explore. First one. Yep, next. Here you can select websites. Click on website, mobile apps, storage backup, artificial intelligence, containerization, VMs, virtual machines. Virtual machines. Yep, next. What describes your role? Click on others. Click on others. Click on others and type student. Done. All good. Now you can go to the hamburger icon. So I told hamburger icon means that three dots, three bars. Here you have these three bars. Beside Google, on the top left corner, you have three dashes, not dots, three lines. Yeah, that is called hamburger icon or the navigation menu. So here you have an option called compute engine. Here you have an option called compute engine. Click on compute engine. Click on compute engine, and then you need to, I hope you need to enable the enable the API. So enable the API for the first time users. You can see this. So how many of you had created the the GCP account? So I know Teja had created, and this is one. Diksha is creating. So how about Yeshu and Karishma? All good, all good, all good. Okay. So once this is done, you can go through the yesterday's class, and then you can create your own VM, and then you can start practicing Linux. Is that okay? Yeah. So you can stop sharing your screen and then uh, be on mute.
Myself.
Hi. Who is that? Okay. Fine. Uh, so what is today's class? Let me go through. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Oh, sorry. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Yep. I hope you can see my screen now. So now let us come here. So in the last class we had gone through these things. So this week agenda is these things, and in yesterday we had completed the day 1 tasks. Now come to day 2. Creating a Windows VM, installing IIS server and the static website. So in the last class we had gone through creating a Linux VM. Now we are going to create a Windows VM. Okay, so let us go through Windows VM and then install an IIS server followed by installing a static website. So go to console. Here you can go through compute engine. So if you want to bring it to the top, because we are learning the first one is compute engine, you can click on edit there and you can bring it to the top. So then it will be on the top. So first one is compute engine. So we brought it to the top. So you can click on this edit and then you can move it down or you can bring it up as you wish. Say when you click on tick mark, so then it will comes onto the top. Okay. So now click on the navigation menu, go to compute engine. Here you have VM instances. Click on VM instances. So when you click on VM instances, the next one is we want to create a instance. Yep. Click on create instance. Okay. Just name it as my Windows server. Let us say when you use this, so it will tell it is an error. So what error it is having? So the name must be in lower cases, numbers and hyphens. Means there is no space allowed. You can use hyphen. If it is a first server, you can say 001. So this is allowed. My Windows server 001. So we are creating it in this region, and we will have a detailed discussion on region and zones in the next classes. So now we are not going to change this option. Then we are not going to change this option to E2 engine. 4 GB memory is sufficient for us. Okay, but change the boot disk. You can see the boot disk image that it is using is a Debian Linux image. So now you need to change this to Windows. Go to Windows Server. So here we will be having lot of Windows Servers options, but we will be going with the latest data center. Okay. So balanced and persistent disk. Don't change any of these options. These are not required for us. So in the operating system, go to Windows Server, and in the version, click the top one, the latest one. Okay. And simply say select. Okay. So now you can see a new Windows machine is being created. Oh, we had not created it. Say create. Creating. Okay, so now my Windows Server 001 is being created. Status. Oh, Windows machine is not allowed to create here. What is the issue? We need not to retry. We can delete this, then go to billing section. Go to billing section. Billing account. All these are good. Activate. Keep your activate. Continue. Okay. So you too need to activate. So just go to billing section and then please click on activate. Then get back to compute engines. These are all one-time activity. We are not going to repeat this regularly. So that is why we may not remember these things. So create compute engine, VM instances, create instance, name it as my Windows Server 001. So don't worry about all these things. We are not going to change. Just change this to Windows Server. So just to select, go and click. So just click on this HTTP traffic and HTTPS traffic, allow, because we are going to create an IIS server. Just to say create. So now we may be getting this. Okay. Creating instance. Yeah. So when you created a Linux machine, here you have seen this as SSH. By clicking to that, you had connected to your Windows Linux machine. Okay. So, but now this is an RDP connection. This is a remote desktop protocol connection. So for connecting to this, in order to connect to this, what we need to do here is go here, click on the machine, set Windows password. So use username. I will create a simple username. Set, and it will ask for, and it will create a system password. Once a system password is created, this step is more careful. Listen here, see here properly. So new Windows machine is password is created. Copy this. Take a notepad. And paste this. Keep this with you for some time until I tell you. So this will be closed automatically. So you will not get the password again. So the password was set. Now click on the start menu. Go to remote desktop connection app. So here you can see remote desktop connection app. Here is the remote desktop connection app. So here you need to specify, yeah, give me a second. So here you need to, in the remote desktop connection app, back to the previous one. Here you can see there is external IP. There is external IP. Copy this external IP, not internal IP. So a system will be having two different types of IPs. IP stands for IP protocol address, internal IP address. So external IP address. So we will be learning about these IPs in the later classes. Now click copy this. So when you bring your mouse here, you will be getting an option for copy. Just click on copy, come here, paste this, and then say connect, and then say connect. It will be prompting you for username and password. So as I told you, to keep this password safe, copy this password, paste it here, click OK. Click OK. So then you will be getting an option like this. Click yes. Click yes. Once this is done, a Windows machine with this IP will be available for you. So see, a new Windows machine within our machine. So minimize this. So this is our machine, and now you have a new machine in browser. In the remote desktop connection, we have a new machine. Let this machine start. It will take some time. See, it is having a different time. It is having a different time. Don't worry. Don't worry about all those things. That is not our interest. You will be learning it in the near future. So just to say yes. So now we have deployed a Windows machine. Just to minimize this, we may need it again. However, we can get this back. Server manager, you can get this again. Then let us go to here. Then you can see here, if you click on this, it will take some time. Wait. Okay. So CMD command prompt. We will get command prompt. As usual, DXDIAG. Okay. Yes. Here you can see the configuration of this machine is. So it came with, this is the name of our server, our machine. It came with Windows Server 2022 data center 64-bit. And the manufacturer of this machine is Google. System model is Google Compute Engine. BIOS is Google. Processor, you can see Intel Xeon processor. And the memory 4 GB and page file. So this is the information configuration about your new system. Okay, you can close this. The first and foremost thing here is you need to set a password for this, because the password that what you have is very difficult to remember. So then go to users. So type user. So here you can see add edit and remove other users. Click, it will go to settings, your info, or sign in options, change password. There should be an option for changing password. So click on password, change. So sign in options, password, sign in options, password, change. Current password. Minimize this, copy this, paste it here. So this password you need to paste. Okay. Say next. So give the new password. Give the new password. Okay. Say next. Finish. So your password is now changed. Your password is now changed. So now just click on this, click here, and then simply say disk, shut down this machine. Continue. Continue. So your remote desktop session is ended, is shutting down. Okay, we need not to worry. So this password is no more required. We are closing this password. Don't save. So now again go to your instances. Here you have, and it is having an external IP. Copy this, go to remote desktop connection. So it is same. So need not to worry, just to say connect. This time it will ask for password. Give the password that what you have created now. Give the password that what we have created just now. Okay, no issues. Close this. Just to refresh this page. We shut down the machine. I forgot. We shut down the machine. The machine is stopped. That is why once the machine is stopped, you cannot connect. For that, what you need to do? You need to start the machine first. Start my Windows server. Say start. Once you start this, then you will be getting the external IP. So starting. Okay. Keep refreshing. You can observe the changes. So now the machine is ready. So the machine is ready. So now you see the external IP is changed. IP is changed. So copy this. Go to remote desktop connection. Give this a new IP. Say connect. It will ask for password, username and password. Give username and password. Password is newly created password. Okay. Say OK. And then click yes. So your password is created. So your machine is ready. Once your machine is ready, the next thing is what we need to do here is we want to install the IIS server. So first we want to install the IIS server. For that, click on local server. Click on local server, and here you will be having an option called IE Enhanced Security Configuration. Click on this and off. Turn off. So Internet Explorer Enhanced Security Configuration is stopped. Okay, so here you can see it will be changing to off. So you can click on this and then get back to this. This need to be, this is off. Okay, all good. So it will take time because we are using it for the mission for the first time. It will take time. So click on all servers, files and storages, back, all servers. So we need to install the IIS server here. We need to install the IIS servers. So disks, storage pools, where is this IIS server? Click on server, enter IIS server, no matches for IIS server. Is by default it is available, it will be available on local servers. No matches, manage tools, components, this cleanup. So where this will be, go to dashboard. In dashboard you will be having add roles. So there is an option for add roles and features. So click on dashboard, add roles and features. In add roles and features, you need to select the IIS server. Okay, next, role based or future based installation. So this we are going to install this feature. Okay, server selection. In this select server selection, here we need to, in server roles, here in server roles, so here we need to, in server roles, here we need to click this web server IIS. Take this web server IIS. Okay, so simply say add features, click next, and then next. So we are not going to change any options here. We are just going with the default options, install. So it will take some time for installing the server. So you can make a note in the server manager dashboard. So here, let me write it for you, notepad. So in the server manager, you need to go to dashboard. In dashboard, what is the next one? The next one is add roles and features. Okay, so then next, a couple of nexts. Okay, do next, and then you will get an option for server roles. Then you will get a option for server roles. In this server roles, select web server IIS. Internet Information Server. Okay, so these are the steps: server manager, dashboard, add roles and features, a couple of nexts, and then server roles, web server IIS. Okay, this is the one. So if you want to save this as a screenshot, here you can go to snipping tool. You can go to snipping tool and select what all you want. And select what all you want. So then the snipping tool, click on new, copy this, and this you can save. And this you can save. Okay, this will be easy for you for remembering few options. So you can save this, go to file and save as what, on your desktop or somewhere you create a folder like GCP class. So this is for installing IIS server, on Windows VM. That's it. So this will be easy. When you look at this, you will be simply getting these options and then you can start doing. Okay. So fine. Close this. This we don't want. Don't save. So the installation is successful. Close. So now, once this installation is successful, the usual practice on Windows is we need to restart, but however that is not required. On this we can simply go to my Windows machine, and then here there is this PC, here you have this one. Okay, here there will be an option, there will be a folder called inetpub. In this inetpub we will be having www root. So now, to check whether this is successfully installed or not, what we need to do here is, you will be having an Edge browser. If you have a difficulty in using this Edge browser, so start without data, confirm and continue without data, confirm and start browsing. So here you can simply say google.com. Here what you need to do is Chrome download. You can download Chrome download. So download Chrome browser, click on download now. Click on, you will be getting the latest Chrome browser. Go to downloads. Is this happening? No. If it did not start, download Chrome manually. Click on this. Yeah, now it will be started. Yes. Go here. Click on this. Right click. Run as administrator. Yes. So your Chrome will be installed in some time. So usually it will be fast. Sometimes it will takes time. Yeah, almost done. Chrome is ready. So you can just say don't sign in. skip, we will get Chrome here. Got it? Here you can type localhost. Localhost. So this localhost should give this internet information services. Welcome in almost all the languages. If you get this, this means that your IIS server installation is successful. Your IIS installations, IIS server installation is successful. If you don't get this, your IIS information service is not successful. Okay. So what we have learned so far. So we have learned these things. Notepad. So creating a Windows VM. Creating a Windows VM. We have learned creating a Windows VM. After creating Windows VM, what you have learned? After creating Windows VM, connecting to that VM using remote desktop protocol. That means you will be opening in your host machine, you will be opening your remote desktop client, give the external IP, so copy the external IP. So before that, before going to remote connection, what you have to do? You have to set password. So you will get a system generated password. You will get a system generated password. Okay. So then connect to your RDP. Connect to your RDP. Copy external IP. External IP. Okay. So after copying the external IP, paste it. Give user system generate set password. Here you will be setting username and password. So you can, I can say, simply say set user/password. Set user/password. Any issue? All good? Okay. So user/password, system generated password, and then connect to VM using RDP by copying the external IP. First time give system generated password. System generated password. Later, first step you need to do is change.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, sure.
Can you tell me what is the user importance of IIS server?
Yeah, we will be coming there. Wait, I was just revising what we are what we have studied so far. Okay, the purpose of IIS server is for hosting static websites. Wait, we will see that later. I am just revising what we have completed so far.
Yeah, it is dynamic constraint.
Which one?
IIS.
IIS server is a server which is capable of hosting websites. Now we are going to host a static website in that. So we are not going to host a dynamic website. We are going to host a static website. Okay. Leave it for some time. So change password. Once the password is changed, install. I gave you the installation procedure. Install IIS server. Install Chrome if required. If you are comfortable with Edge, go with Edge. Otherwise, install Chrome. This is an optional one. This is an optional one. Okay. So this is what we have did so far. So now we are all ready. We had verify the server installation. So how to verify the server installation? Verify IIS installation. What you need to do for server installation? So what here we have to specify localhost in browser. Type localhost in browser. You will get a if welcome screen is displayed, welcome screen is displayed, our installation is successful. Okay, so these are the things that we have completed so far. Is that okay? All good? Shall I move ahead? Yep. Now I am going to create a static website. How to create a static website? Leave all these things, just close all these things. Let me take notepad. Let me take notepad. Here I will be typing HTML title. So you need not to learn all these things. You need not to learn all these things. Just I am creating a HTML server, HTML page. So you can download a sample HTML page from anywhere. Instead of doing all these things also, you can simply go to Google. Simply go to Google. Here what you can do is sample HTML page. Just sample HTML page. Okay, simple basic HTML page. You can just select this. So this code you can copy. This code you can copy. Copy this. Paste it here. This will be more easy for us. Okay. Control S. Save it on desktop. All files. I will call it as sample.html. Sample.html. Okay. Or let it be index. Common name on web servers page will be index. Web server low, first name of any website will be index. So give the same name, index. Okay, minimize all these things. We have the index file here. So this you can make a screenshot. This you can make a screenshot. What we have completed so far. Done. I am closing this. Okay, so index is created here. Now open this. Open this using Chrome. Here you can see a sample HTML page. A sample HTML page is created. So need not to worry. We have added some href a anchor tag also. They had given all those things that we need not to worry. So that is not our idea. So just we have created a index.html page. So now we want to access this windows.html. We want to put this into the web server. We want to put this into the web server. So now go to www.root and just put it here. Move to www.root. Continue and click refresh and click refresh. And we don't want this IS start. Delete. Continue. Continue. Okay. So those two files we have deleted. Now we have pasted our own HTML file here. Close this. Go to Google Chrome. Now type localhost. Here you can see your own website now. Here you can see your own website. Okay. Now come back here, go to this, copy the external IP, paste it here, press enter. Can you see this? I am putting this in the chat. All of you open this and see. So this easy websites are. This easily you can create your own static websites. So where is the chat? Here it is. Sorry. Here. Control V. Clear. So there are a couple of questions. Can you tell me what is the use or importance of IIS server? Yep, I am going through that. What is importance of Windows VM? Yep. First, Teja, you please listen here. See, we need, the purpose of creating a machine is, the prime idea of GCP is to create machines, Windows machines and Linux machines. Even sometimes on a paid you may be getting some Mac machines also. But now when we are seeing at this machine, at this particular level, in yesterday's class we had installed Linux machine. It is practice purpose. Similarly, here we are also creating a Windows machine. As for today, it is practice. We will understand the purpose of these machines in the next and next classes. Okay. Now, coming to Diksha's question, importance of IIS server. Any machine that we have, the purpose of that machine is to interact with the external world. How a machine will interact with the external world? So, a machine will interact with the external world via a server. A server need to be configured on that machine. If server is not configured on that machine, it cannot interact with the external world. Let us say I have developed google.com website on my local machine. If I don't give access to access it via the external world, you cannot do anything. So here in this machine, when we are working, we have created a sample.index file on the desktop. Anyone else can access that website? No one can access that website. But once we had put that website into the web server, all of you are able to access it. All of you are able to access it or not? So all of you had tried accessing that one? Had all of you got it? Diksha, had you got that website? Yes. Others? Yeshu, had you got that website? Karishma, had you got that website? Charan? Teja? Are you there or not? Yeah, all good, all good. Okay, fine. So this is what installation of of an IIS server and installing a static website. Okay, so I will be sharing you this static website code with you. Then you can also try a similar web. You can also create your own website if you had already studied how to use this static websites in your classes. But those who are not aware, I am giving you the code. I am giving you the code. So where it is, this is here. So index, instead of open this with, choose another app and open this with Notepad. Open this with Notepad. Copy this. Control C. give it in the chat. No. Notepad. Notepad. Control V. Control S. Desktop. Static website code. Static website code. Save. Okay. Now I am creating a Google Drive. So go to Drive. Go to Drive. I'm creating a new folder. GCP class. Create. GCP class create. So here I will put that code. Static website. Okay. So now GCP class, this one I want to
So
share.
once
Yeah, go ahead.
once you check your mail,
We have to run IIS only on the operating system or Linux too. IIS is a Windows web server. You cannot run an IIS server on a Linux machine. For Linux machine, we have a different server that we will see in tomorrow's class. Okay. So let me come back. I want to share this. Share. Anyone with this link? Copy this link and give this to you. All our related information I will put there, then you can access that one. So can you click on this link? Please check whether you can access it or not. Are you able to access this? Teja, I am not hearing anything from you. Teja. Are you able to access this, Karishma?
yes sir.
All good, all good. So feel free to talk. So you can stop me anytime. You can stop me at anywhere you want. I am here to answer you. Okay. So now you are, how many of you had created the server, servers? Let me create a poll. Yep. Here I want to create a poll. How many of you created GCP account? Yes? No? Yeah. I gave you a poll. If you had created your GCP account, you can just click on that. Yes. Okay. Anything else for today's class? What is the stuff for today's class? So in today's class, we need to create a Windows VM, we need to install IIS server, and we need to create a static website. So in tomorrow's class, as I told you, there is another server for Linux machine that we will see, and we will create a static website. This will be easy, and then we need to understand the zones and regions of GCP. So that is for tomorrow's class. All good? Yep.